Hello everyone, this is Free, and we're back with another demo from the Steam NextFest. Today's game we're going to look at is the Crown Gambit. Let's get started and see what it's about. Select the combat difficulty level. Since we just started, we're going to start with Novelist. Are you sure you want to start the game in Novelist difficulty? You will be able to change this parameter in the game settings, except during combat. Yes, I will confirm it.
Shh. Now, everyone. Let me tell you a story. The story of the great kingdom of Meodred and of the greatest peril in its history. A long time ago, the sovereign ruler of all gods, Azertor, sent a gift to the mortals. The relics, mighty artifacts of occult powers. But dark is the human heart. For the countries of the realm left only fire and death in the wake of their wars as they fought over the relics. 'Twas so until the day that a woman named Vermessa unveiled the most absolute of all relics. One which could control all others. The crown of Azertor. With the help of the four mother houses, Vermessa unified the realm and erected its majestic capital, Mayerzon Castel. And so was founded the Kingdom of Meodred. As for the remaining relics, they were handed out to the Paladin Corps, an order of fighters sworn to the exclusive service of the crown and of the royal family. Long after the kingdom came to be, as it appeared to have found peace and balance in all things, a covert operation would see a party of novice paladins joining forces on a most enigmatic quest. Only three they were. Rollo, a simple sailor, came to join the corps after saving Meodred's beloved princess from the clutches of the Jawsmung, a terrible abomination of the seas. Eliza, the youngest of the Bloodcrest family, preferred the path of the warrior to that which was expected from a noblewoman of her rank. Hale, a servant of the gods, was the sole member chosen among the order of ancestrals by a relic, Starshade. All hailing from different walks of life, yet their shared destiny would go far beyond their vows. And so at last our story begins, with our three paladins charged to escort the king and his last-born son across the lands.
These creatures again. I can't stay here much longer. Let's clear a path. Okay, heavenly light. Oh put that on you. Surgical strike. Poison dagger. I'll just go right here. It's never going to end, is it? You're forcing my hand. Vanish, abominations! What? No! Ah, a nightmare again? I might have overused my relic in the past few weeks. Shh. Dawn is breaking. I should get ready. Sir Hal, are you ready? Join us down here. We will get back on the road shortly. I will be there this instant. Is the outside clear? It seems there is no one. The kid wasn't ready to leave yet. We'll wait for them a bit. Rollo, were you not a fisherman before? Do you know anything about our destination? Oh, sir, I heard of it, but never been there. They say it's a small fishing village. They get by, I heard. I wonder what could the royal family have to do there. I'm curious to know too. Why were we chosen to escort them, even though we are novices? I am curious as you are, Sir Hal. We could ask. Here they come. It's been a long time since I slept on straw. We shall provide you with better bedding in Upsir, my lord. Lower thy voice, Padawan. By no means shall anyone in this inn know about our mission. Do not concern yourself with my comfort. I shall make do what we have the coming nights. I will go and fetch the prince. Get ready to leave. Alphonse, Why are those here with us? Your father tasked me with finding reliable and discreet Padawans to accompany him to Oscar, your majesty. Our 3 new recruits are exactly the paladins we require for this quest. But you're the strongest of them all. Why would you need them? Worry not, my little prince. We shall protect you. Do not call me little prince. Quiet. Soon I'll celebrate my 8th spring. I'll finally be allowed to bear my own sword, and my father will never need guardians like you anymore. Hmm. I will let the king intervene. Members of the royal family must show great deference to our devoted members of the Paladin Corps. Your mentor should reassess the very fundamentals of decorum. You truly disappoint me, my child. I allow you to accompany me on this journey, but I shall not stand for your puerility. Wait, there's someone. You, get out of here. I heard nothing, I swear. I won't tell anyone the royal family here. What did you just say? What? I wouldn't tell anyone about the king's presence in this inn. My apologies, my lord. That commoner could spread the news of our presence here. We cannot risk anything, not on a mission of such importance. I concur. Take him away and do what needs to be done, Padawan. The idea is unpleasant, but our quest cannot be undone. So many lives are at stake. Very well, sire. Now we could go. Yes, you're a priest. You have to say it. You killed an innocent. You killed an innocent. I did what was necessary, novice. Nothing to cry about. Let us leave. Okay, that started pretty good. We're at Gloria's Forest. And I guess we must click on the trail. Let's not waste any time and find out what's next. I concur. Counter. Start a conversation with this character. Good day, my lords. Looking a awful lot tired. Indeed, it has been a long day. Why don't you stop and rest a while? Got some fresh point and not too foul at that. Are you offering us a drink just like this? I'm a generous soul, you see. I always shall a drink. Don't you want the test? No, we really cannot. We are in a hurry. We cannot rest. Unfortunate, generous souls are rare in times like these. We cannot trust anyone paddling. With the forest edge? Yes, I agree. Let's continue. Another encounter. Let's go ahead and talk and see if we learn anything. Friends, some travelers set up camp on the roadside. I wonder why they are hauling so much. Oh, you can do one or the other. Let us be discreet. Let us be discreet. Our mission is confidential paddling. Must I remind you? Elias, right, buddy. All right. Okay, we got one last one left up for us. Let's go there. Sir Alphonse, you said that we are obviously the most qualified for this quest. But there is nothing obvious about choosing the three youngest and most inexperienced paddlers to escort the king outside the capital, or to deceive, aren't you, Lady Bloodcrest? I'm a lady no more, sire, but a paddler. Forgive me. About your inquiry, you are a very rare insight among the paddling courts. Individuals not married with court intrigues and political schemes. You might be the only people I can trust to keep our journey a secret. I see. Was I right to believe so? We shall honor the trust you put into us. My prince, my dad, your father, was a bit rough. Fathers can be like that sometimes. That's how they care about us. I would prefer if he cared in another way then. Look there. It seems the brigands have been hanged. Indeed, I shall tell our majesty. The young prince is a bit young to see such a horrid thing. There's a bill stuck next to it. I'll read you what it says. For endangering the lives of a noble envoy of House Obster and the Voitula accompanying him, these brigands have been hanged high. Okay, Rollo. Everyone else has talked. What about Rollo? Yeah, you will condemn the attack on the nobility. That sounds like Rollo. Those guys don't respect anything, not even the lords who protect them. They got what they deserve. Okay, Eliza gets closer. Sometimes the dialogues, the affinities of your paddlings towards the three great forces of Mordred will change. Okay, let's go to next. Each paladin has different affinities that will sometimes change their reactions when faced with the situation. At least the roads are more secure. Hey, you there. Oh, who goes there? Roberto Landelin da Paparina at your service. What do you want? You are paddlings, are you not? Wait, something is coming. Huh? Rabbit dogs, save yourselves. Where is this Pimpernel? This is nothing but a bunch of small fry. Take care of these curs while I protect His Majesty and the Prince. Select one of your paladins by clicking on its card. Once selected, your paladin can perform one of the following actions: a move, a simple attack, or encouragement. Move your paladin, click on an empty adjacent tile. To attack an adjacent enemy, click on its card. The inflicted damage is equal to the strength of the paladin, shown in the top left corner card. Okay. Since to encourage an adjacent paladin, click on its card and select encouragement option. The ally will receive +1 strength for 1 turn. Each of these actions consume an action point of each selected paladin. You can check the amount of action points for a character in the top right corner of its card. Okay, the easiest thing to do would be you courage. I will encourage. Fighting fever. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, we move. Hey, can I move? Or did I only have one? Select. Move. I'll move you here. Courage. Okay, what is next? Every paladin has a unique deck of skill cards. These skills enable them to perform more powerful and varied actions than the basic ones. Each skill can have one or two of the modifiers free in reserve. Each round, your paladins draw a number of skill cards equal to their draw stat value shown by hovering the draw button in the left corner of the screen. To play a skill card, select it by clicking on it first. Then click on a valid target for this skill. Except for free cards, this action consumes an action point. Skill cards without the reserve modifier remain in the paladin's hand at the end of their turn are discarded. When the deck is empty, the discarded cards are shuffled and returned to the deck. Read the target adjacent character and inflicts bleed. Approximate healing. Covers 9 HP, but suffers 3 bleed. Deals 9 damage to adjacent enemy. If the target has bleed, inflicts vulnerability as well. No, no. Okay, none of these cards would do me any good, so whip. Deals 7 damage to the target, no matter where it's at on the board. Chain. Deals 7, implies invulnerability. Bubbleize cannot use the skill. Okay, what about you? Swap positions with ally? No. I don't want to use the cards. I just want to use encouragement. Every time he finishes off an opponent, he gains 6 health. That's compassion. Don't want that. Encourage. That's you. You. Okay, you will bleed. Okay, deals 10 points to adjacent enemy. And you got bleed. Covers 9 points. It suffers bleed. So why don't I just attack? Okay, 5 points. Anywhere on the board. You're gonna die anyway. So you're 18, you're 14. Let's get you. Otherwise, it's 4. Send it no, I can't do anything. Darn it. That should be it. Okay, where is the this card? Skip around. That should be it. Skip around. Encyclopedia, logbook, skill tree, inventory, and menu. But that should be it. Skip. 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 Deal 7. Chain. Okay, you're down to 4. Okay. Whip. Deal 7. Then you're gone. Another one down. Keep focus, sir. We are not done yet. He must ensure none of them endanger the king nor the prince. Skip around. Armor maintenance. Okay, that's it. Okay, that should be it. Next. Next. What? Shoulder charge. All eyes on Elisa's line and herself. Move on an adjacent line to wait for that bloodletting. Nine and a player, you bleed. Down to two. Shoulder charge. Illumination. You. No. Okay, I could swap with you. And then all I gotta do is attack. Okay, I can reinforce, mend, or bless. Alright, let's look at this. Reinforce. Increase all paladins max armors +1. All paladins heal 8 points and repair armor by 5. Yeah, that sounds good. That's more balanced. Odazar. They never saw it coming. Filthy mutts. And there goes the last one. What about you? Be grateful for Gaberto's help. Yes, I will be grateful. Roberto nod. You have our thanks. Any help, however small it is welcome in our noble endeavor. But it is I who feel honored to give a helping hand to our brave paladins. Sir Gabriel, we must make haste. And we cannot risk our covert journey by letting you spread the news around. All right. We could bring him with us. Yes, an extra hand is a good thing. Yes, we could bring him with us. Maybe we could bring him along. Well, I will not babysit such a dim-witted individual all the way to Upspur. That would also inform him of the reason of our presence here. There is no way we can bring him with us. Ah, he can swear an oath of silence. Sir Pimpernel, I trust you can swear to Zarlok that our crossing of Gorik's forest will be kept secret. Of course, I will be quiet as a grave. I swear upon Zarlok and Astor. Good sir, I shall trust your oath. You can go now. I'm not sure I get it, but I'll see you soon. See you next time, paladins. Farewell. What are you doing, Sir Alphonse? He swore upon Zarlok and Astor. How could he break such an oath? Jahal? Next? The divinities shall decide his fate now. Sir, we can trust him. Well, let us not lose any more time with such trivial matters. Let us move. What a goof. Truly an epilism. Oh, let us stray from the path to set up camp. It will be safer. The king and his son are sleeping on the bedding. The night shall be calm. How quaint it is to finally lie down. The road is never ending and the air stifling. Sir Alphonse, I've noticed while we were fighting. Why don't you use your relic? I prefer not to use it. My blades are quite enough to protect His Majesty. I see, I think. Now is the time for question novices. We will not have such luxury tomorrow, as we must quickly depart. Sir Alphonse, how did you become the prince's protector? Can you enlighten us on how you became to defend and tutor the prince, Sir Herphons? Well, where to begin? When Nurlad, our young prince's elder brother, was born, the king was ecstatic. He cared only for his child, the one that was declared true heir of the great realm of Merdad. Nevertheless, when King Medivh was pregnant again, the king could care less about the news nor the child. She finally decided to find him a royal tutor on the sound advice of the Order of Ancestors. I was the one chosen for such a task. My place as a mentor of the Palatine Corps made me an excellent teacher for His Majesty. The choice feels odd nowadays. I see. Do you know our respective mentors as well, Sir Havans? You tutored you tutored us with them, but I seldom saw you with Sir Gabriel. A regret I must admit, Hal. Your tutor was never one to strike a conversation with anyone outside the order of ancestrals. I heard he was a wise man, and I never had to worry about you. What about Yodov? Did you train him too? Indeed, he might be the one I spent the most time with. He assisted me in overcoming a difficult part of my life. I owed it to him in case his arrival in the corpse, even though I could not help him with his personal matters. I presume that Marion was your mentor? Ah, no, 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 no. She joined the corps years after me. You see, we were not exactly the youngest. She already knew how to fight when she arrived and could easily compete with the most gifted Padawans. I have seen her shut down vicious mockeries with a simple glimpse of her axe, if you believe me. Ha 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 ha. It must have been grueling to be the first woman paddling in the corpse after more than 700 years of its existence. Indeed, especially after she lost all her legitimacy among Mother House the Elder. Why is the prince accompanying us? It won't be so easy to carry out our quest with a kid in our hair. I have to admit it surprised me too, but the king must have his reasons, as he does for bringing the regalia with him. The king has brought the scepter with him? I did not notice, as well as the Metstrom, the sword gifted by House Thondor. I have noticed he put his hand over the scepter several times despite his secrecy. Enough batter paddlings. You all need to sleep. We have a lot of distance to cover tomorrow, and we shall arrive in the village of Aspa by dusk. We need to tread carefully there. The trees will not be able to cover us anymore. I will take the first watch. Yes, sir. Chapter 1 is completed, and this is a good time for a wrap up. And if you made it this far, just leave something in the comments. And don't forget, if you made it this far and you liked it, get it on the wish list and try it out for yourself and enjoy it. Yeah. This demo looks very promising, and it looks like that this will be a great game once it's released for you to try out. So, the publisher and the developer of it, I thank you for enjoying it so long, and have a nice day.